Do you want to know? Sorry. Do you want to know the most? Has to be one of my gripes, right? One of my pet peeves. It can be really frustrating when artists using shapes and circles, and then they put the circle, and then they put the triangle, and they put the line, and then they start drawing this really nice image of a face, and you're like, you try to do the same thing, and suffice to say, it don't turn out right. Yeah, you try to do the same thing and it don't turn out right, and you think, why is that? And it used to frustrate me so much, until I decided, you know what, I'm gonna forget trying to do these circles and these shapes and stuff, because it's only hampering my progress. I'm gonna revert back to what I was doing before. I didn't use shapes, I didn't use any this or that, I just drew. Yeah, I drew what I saw. If it came out wrong, I rubbed it out and tried again, right? So until I got so I reverted right back to how I used to draw before, because it was just so frustrating, until I realized what the circle and shape thing was all about. Without this understanding, you'll be drawing circles and shapes for the rest of your life, and your drawings may improve slightly. Yeah, your proportions will be better, maybe, but it's not in any way significant to make you feel like, yo, I'm progressing, man, this is great. And so stop using these shapes and circles. Try this instead. When you go to draw something, yeah, that thing is a 3D thing. Now, when I say 3D, I want you to think there's a top, there's a side, and there's the front, and the three sides. With anything you see in reality, it has 3 dimensions. It has these 3 sides, I'm saying, that you can see with your eyes. You can see the top of something at all times. You can either see this top, its side, or its what would you say another side is? It's left side, right side. You can basically, you know what I mean, you can see these 3 elements, right? These 3 dimensions. You can see them. If it's above you, you can still see 3 sides, whether it's the bottom, it should just be the bottom instead of the top be the bottom, you know. So that's what you want to remember when you're drawing. When you're drawing a head, remember it's got 3 sides. You're always going to be able to see these 3 sides, and you have to determine, well, what are those 3 sides? Yeah, what are those 3 sides? Obviously, you're not going to see the behind, right? But if we take this simple box, you will be able to see this side here, be able to see this side here, you'll be able to see this top side here. And if it's the opposite way and you're looking up at it, you'll be able to see the bottom half, that side and that side. Notice the 4 sides around the corner there. You'll never be able to see that ever. Yeah, but when you're drawing like a head or an arm or a car, whatever it may be, remember these 3 sides, that you're going to be able to see either of these 3 sides, whether fully or partially, yeah, in every one of your drawings. So here's an example. Yeah, here's an example. If I'm drawing the what did I say before? If I'm drawing the head, there's the top side, there's the left side here, then there's the right side, and you have to be able to define these in your drawing, at least indicate them. That's what you're remembering. So when you see artists using circle shape, they never told you this, but in their minds, they're not seeing a flat circle. They're seeing a 3-dimensional circle that they're sculpting by adding these different shapes to it. They're not seeing just flat. right? This is the difference. You can take this grid. Here we have a grid, right, of a human body, and it's flat. Well, it looks the way it looks, right? This is exactly you can take this flat grid. I take 2 of them. Boom, boom. Now we're going to draw a human body over that, yeah, in perspective. But then as soon as you tilt the grid and you try and draw a human body on that, guess what? Why is that looking flat as well? Do you see? It's because you haven't considered the 3D elements. And watch, once you start drawing out the 3D elements, right, this should have a top, this should have a side here, this should have that there, this should have that there. So do you see, it's a lot more involved than just drawing a circle and thinking, oh, I've drawn the circle, now I just need to line this up. Your drawings will always look flat, and flat is not good. Yeah, flat is not going to give you that realism. That's literally what's making the drawings look pro to a drawing that just looks like a beginner drawing. Yeah, so I hope that helps. Any questions in the comments, and like if you liked, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.